As we laugh and close out our year in review, it gives all of us the chance to look back and honor those seniors who have led this organization and who leave a lasting impact on our lives.
Welcome to the School of Communications. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the ELN Local News Senior Video. We have 7 very special seniors, all who have spent more hours in this building than they probably should have.
Naima Ibrahim Abdullahi.
Meredith.
Janae Frazier.
Good boy, Steve Roth.
Mr. Branchode.
Oh, Mo.
Julie Morse.
Every senior, you can point out how they've made some impact on this organization, whether they're new, whether they've been here all 4 years ahead of us and literally mentored us through every single stage.
We've only been ELN Local News for 1 year, and we've come so far in 1 year, and it's all because of our seniors. They're such leaders, and they're teaching us how to be leaders so we can take the show even further in the future.
I think that they've really helped me grow so far just because of all their experience and what they know.
Students here at ELN are still finding ways to celebrate their culture.
I associate Naima with just always being upbeat, always smiling, always cheerful. Naima gave me one of my favorite quotes I've ever heard, which is, too blessed to be stressed.
Please stay tuned with ELN Local News as this story develops.
Naima is a wild child, and I love it because she's brilliant at what she does.
She is just an amazing person. I don't know what I'm going to do without her next year. I don't know what I did without her my entire life.
I love everything about Naima. One of my favorite memories of Naima is certainly all the life lessons she's given me.
All right, here we go.
Just a very quick question.
Naima always has the coolest stories. I don't think the girl has ever come into the meeting without some awesome idea I never would have thought of.
I recorded, there was no sound. My baby.
Hello, and thanks for logging on to this ELN Local News Update. I'm Meredith Kelly.
I really liked the work that she did when she was in D.C. for the inauguration. I feel like she showed a lot of, hard work, and she showed a lot of potential, and I think that she's going to be great wherever she goes.
With Obama being sworn in at 11:30, followed by his speech, then the parade from the Capitol to the White House.
Meredith's really sweet. I don't know, we worked together a little bit more over winter term when she was anchoring the Thursday update, and whenever I see Meredith, whether it's in the studio or out and about on ELN's campus, she's always so sweet.
Meredith Kelly might be one of my favorite people of all time. She has a great personality overall. She can walk into the newsroom and put a smile on anyone's face.
It's okay to be the boy in the back of a prom dance floor.
If I had a sister, I don't have a sister, but if I had a sister, I think she'd be just like Meredith Kelly. She's very sweet, very nice, not annoying, which is good in a sister.
By not being mainstream, are you really being mainstream?
Her ability to come in, take a story, get it done, get the story completed the way she wants to, but still have a great sense of humor, a great attitude about it.
2.3 million gallons of water a year.
Janae Frazier is the kind of person who, when she takes a story, she really does try to make it the best. You can see the hard work that she puts into stuff, and you can see the passion that she has for this industry. And I think something like that is what's going to help her along the way.
And make sure your work in education section is updated.
Her ability to learn and her desire to learn new things is great. She's able to come in and say, all right, I don't know how to do this, teach me how. Or I want to be able to learn how to cut a package this way or do something. And her ability to learn and grow in such a short period of time has been very cool.
Reporter Janae Frazier is in the studio with more. Janae?
The management at Holly Hill Mall in Burlington tells me that sales are better than recent years.
She's one of the most calming presences I've ever met, and I think that is utterly important to a newsroom.
Some members of the LGBTQIA community have some tough decisions to make, like choosing which bathroom to use.
Janae has always displayed a willingness to learn and to do well, and has always been eager in what she's been trying to do.
Blaylock was diagnosed with cancer and has been battling it on and off ever since. Last fall, Blaylock says walking down this street became impossible.
Steve and I anchored together our first semester, and my favorite memory, the thing that comes to mind when I think of Steve, is the first time we ever anchored. I'm on the desk, I'm physically shaking, I'm a little nervous, I'm not quite ready to anchor, and he leans over and he whispers a joke I won't repeat, and everything just diffused.
Steve Roth is my boy. He's the kind of person who, once he takes a story, he wants to do everything that he can to make it the best. He's such a perfectionist when it comes to his packages. And stuff like that is something I really admire.
There's a lot going on, Joe. It's craziness. It's just everybody's tweeting. It's a pretty insane, happening right now on Twitter.
Steve's gonna have some great success. I believe that whether he wants to be a producer of sports, producer of whatever he wants to do, he's gonna be doing some awesome things because he's a smart guy. He's a really talented guy.
Now, we asked our viewers to send us their Nemo pictures, and aside from a picture of the fish, Nemo, from the movie Finding Nemo, we also got some good snow pictures, so let's take a look at those now.
It's been amazing how fast Steve has picked up producing. He kind of just made that decision this year that he wanted to do that. And I think it shows how talented he is that he picked it up that fast and has had some awesome shows.
My favorite thing about Jacob is his willingness to just try anything. He came into one of our morning shows and was like, all right, what can I do? I was like, well, I need a camera. He's like, done. Teach me how to do it. So he figured out the camera, we worked it out, and then he shows up to shows. He helps with the production side, which is what he wants to do. And then one day I got a text saying, all right, I want to do weather. Okay.
It's going to be a sunny Tuesday, so be sure to roll out of bed and get on to class.
My first experience with him was at the election show. And I remember he was a cameraman, and every time I did something right when I was a cameraman, we would give each other high fives. And he was such a great guy, such a nice guy, and even though I only knew him for a short time, he's really somebody that I've really started to look up to and role model.
That bill comes at a perfect time because this week celebrates public records. It's Sunshine Week, which promotes openness in the government.
I think Jacob's a big human teddy bear, and I'm gonna miss just having him around.
Jacob is the nicest kid I've ever met, like, period. Jacob is always willing to work on anything. Like, I'll ask him to do something, and he's totally fine with it. And he also has the best attitude about it, and is always our morale person.
Hey, Jacob, guess what today is?
Oh, what is it?
It's Pi Day, and guess what?
What?
I have a gift for you.
Are you serious?
I do.
That's amazing because I have a gift for you too.
No way.
Yeah.
One. Your Elon Local News Thursday update starts right now. Okay. Okay. Hello. Where are you from? Hi, I'm Katie Moulton.
Mo is the life of Elon Local News and is everything that Elon Local News is. She is amazing in everything that she does. Whether she's an amazing director in the control room, she is amazing as a reporter in front of the camera.
From getting ready to go to class in the morning to getting ready to go to sleep at night, the bathroom is a spot that college students use a lot.
Katie Moulton is basically the reason I joined Elon Local News. She came on Win Stuff one day and we were best friends in like 5 minutes. And it was just absurd because I've never gotten that close to anyone that quickly. She's been such a good mentor. She's really been there for me for everything I've needed.
Voting is sexy, Elon.
So put your vote in a box.
She makes everything on ELN better. She's always there to laugh, to share if you're upset about something. She is, in my opinion, the heart and soul of ELN.
White smoke was released from the Vatican yesterday as the College of Cardinals made their final decision.
Mo is one of the most creative people I think I've ever met. Her ability to be given a task and turn it into something is incredible. For the morning show, we said, all right, we need graphics for this, this, and this. And within 24 hours, I had an inbox full of graphics that she'd created. She loves it. She lives for it. She doesn't leave the building, and she wouldn't have it any other way.
And it looks like we have a lot of work to do. We're really bad street performers. I'm sorry, everyone.
The one thing that I think of is this girl has completely changed my vocabulary. I don't think I've ever said the word unreal as many times as I have this year alone.
So because Katie Moulton did her Thursday update with no voice, I figured that I'd do my video for her with no voice.
Some Elon students may need to fill up their cars before driving home. Here are the most recent gas prices in the area in this week's Pump Patrol.
Before coming to Elon, I never had a best friend. And now that I have Katie Mo, I have one.
This is preparation, my friend. Scripts. And that doesn't include the 6th and 7th hour that we did because there weren't any scripts for that. This is NBC's election guide, so thank you, NBC, for that. And this is my personal election guide. And in this, there will be a note that says, Dear 2016 Executive Producer, you are now the one to write the show. Good luck.
When I met Julie, I was scared of Julie.
From the second I met her, I was
completely terrified of her.
Julie, I will admit, was very intimidating at first.
I was terrified of Julie in the fall.
I did my math and I have 101 and we're saying a very different number.
Julie Morse is one of my favorite people in the entire world. I don't think I could have asked for a better mentor. I didn't know for a while that I wanted to do producing, but just being with Julie and learning from Julie has convinced me that it's something that I love to do, and I want to be just like her.
She has the passion, the drive, and I know that those are two things you really need in this industry, and she definitely has that. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else with that passion that she has, that fire. And
House of Representatives for District 2 at a little bit, 72% against Steve Wilkins at 25%.
She has basically made ELN Local News what it is today, and she's probably had one of the toughest EPIG gigs ever in this organization with the DNC and the election show, and I don't think she ever got enough credit for how much work she really did for all of that.
Well, Brian, we want to eat out at least once a week, sometimes every day. Valentine's Day may sound like a weight on your wallet, but I have some tips so you can enjoy February 14th. In a couple of months, we're going to be back at square one, feeling poorer than ever.
I really think that ELN is a better school because Julie Morse decided to come here.
It looks better on television than it is here, folks. Let me tell you that.
I don't know what I'm going to do without the seniors next year. They have been such an inspiration to everyone, and I would not be half the person today if they had not been there every step of the way to help me.
I definitely think in the next couple years they're going to be coming back to talk for Rich's class or Jan's class, and we're all going to be looking up to them like I do now.
Not worried about the seniors at all, honestly. There's not one that hasn't A, pulled their own weight, and then B, pulled everyone else's weight too.
Seniors, it would have been a totally different year without each and every one of you and your personalities. You guys have not only made us better journalists, but you've also made us better people. Well, you're not only staff members, you're not only coworkers, you're also our closest friends. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of our staff's heart. We're really gonna miss you.